So today, we're going to prep you for the AP Physics B exam.
This is how you physics.
This is how you physics.
So, let's start with a real-world situation. Imagine you are speeding down the highway at a constant velocity, and you pass a police officer who is sitting stopped on the side of the road, who sees you and decides to give you a ticket, right? So he starts speeding after you, accelerating at a constant acceleration. How long does it take for the police officer to catch up to you?
I don't understand. That's okay. I guess we're just going to have to take a field trip.
Let's take a field trip.
Woo! We're going on a field trip!
Physics field trip!
Woo!
Hey, you! So now do you understand?
Definitely not.
Let's move on to some other stuff.
Today's lesson. That's a good question. Projectiles. That apple has X and Y components. For example, gravity pulling it down in the Y direction, and me throwing it in the X direction.
Well, it hurt.
Gravity is the constant force that pulls everything down and towards the center of the Earth. Wow, what a great example. Gravity pulled that apple down and off the tree towards the center of the Earth. Gravity is negative 10 meters per second squared. Alright, so one example of a force is getting pushed on its wings, like so. Whoa!
Yay!
I used force to make your body swing back and forth.
I like force. It's a lot better than projectiles.
Alright, so another, yet more complicated example of force is going down a slide, because when I push you, you have force applied, but you also have force gravity pulling you down the slide, and as you're moving down the slide, you also have force friction acting against you as you move down.
Another force is torque, which acts in a circle. As I pull on you tangentially, you go in a circle. Since your radius is pretty small, you're going pretty fast. But if your radius gets bigger, you'll slow down. Ooh.
Oh no!
As I push you, you become a pendulum, and you begin to oscillate. At your equilibrium point, your velocity will be at its greatest, and at your top 2 points in your oscillation, your velocity will be 0.
What? Alright, so as I'm sitting at the top of the slide, I have potential energy to go down the slide. Potential energy is mass times gravity times height. So my mass times the force of gravity times, it's about 100 feet, right? So times 100. And as I move down the slide, my potential energy is converted into kinetic energy as I gain velocity. And I keep moving because energy is always conserved.
What's energy?
Aw, it's time to go home. No more physics.
Woo! Going home! Yeah!
How rude. So now do you understand everything?
Not at all.
I guess we're going to have to start with the basics. This is what we call kinematics. So first things first, velocity equals change in distance over the change in time. Meaning, how fast you're going depends on how far you go and the time it takes you to go that amount of distance. Does that make sense?
This makes so much sense now. Why didn't you teach me that first?
I guess we thought you already knew kinematics.
Yeah, this is physics for dummies, not for idiots.
Gosh.
Just go take the test. Get out of our hair.
That test was ridiculous. It was all on waves and electricity. You didn't teach me anything.
I'm so sorry. I forgot they changed it to the Physics 1 test.
Oh, yeah.
College Board is stupid.
Sorry.
Okay, so today we're going to prep you for the AP Physics B exam.
This is how you physics.
Alright. This is how you physics.
Alright, let's begin with a real-world situation. Imagine you are speeding down the highway at a constant velocity.
This is how you physics.
There.
Hey, you!
Oh my god.
Go.
Another force called rotational force. Oh no. I don't know what to say. Line.
I don't know rotation.
Me either.
Now it's time to go home. Zoom out. Okay, just start over. No. Aw, it's time to go home.
No more physics.
No, Layla.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot. I am zoomed in on you guys.